It. But okay.
He locked it.
Okay, so I will say, I love this pick here. I am an absolute Bard enthusiast. Bard against 2 carries without dashes is one of the best setups you could possibly have. And Elk is going to be collapsed on.
On's just going to run towards him. Elk flashing immediately, but they turn it back instead. Caps is going to be stunned. He tries to get away. It's first blood over to On. The Braum gets the first one.
But how many die?
He's under pressure. Elk's going to turn it right back around again, and BLG grabbing a second kill. G2 should at least be able to get Elk. They're going to grab Yagao as well. It's 2 for 2 in 1.5 minutes.
That is insanity. They're both there.
Yeah.
But if Shin goes straight up towards topside, this is awkward.
Yagao stunned into the wall. Mickey coming up mid lane.
Okay.
The pressure from the Bard is huge as Shun is winning out in the 1v1, but it's not a 1v1 game. Yike flashing away, keeping himself alive. Shun steals the red, but now Broken Blade may just claim it. Ben's coming up trying to chase him, trying to stop him, but Mickey's gonna pop him. Mickey, the Bard at level 2 with the roam to get it done as Ben goes in and takes the red right back. This game is madness. The Croc is waiting on cooldowns. He has to try to get away from this one. 4 seconds on the slice. Broken Blade and Yike. If they get the stun from Renekton, the flag combo is guaranteed. Broken Blade doing a good job getting away for now. He uses the hop to try to get out, but they've still got the dive.
Ben will base now with likely 2,000 gold is what I'm going to estimate, but we'll see if Elk can get out.
Yeah, Elk's in some trouble. Sidestepping away from it. Nicely done. Plasma proc might still bring him down. And it's Mickey getting the kill. BLG still going after the Drake. G2 not willing to challenge. You can see Yike channeling the recall. They're not going to go in for this one. BLG will take the objective.
But again, look at the wave.
Mickey rotating up, trying to help him, but the arrow misses. Caps with the nice sidestep.
G2 are
the
coming.
plays he has to make. G2 is ready to collapse. Broken Blade has the Gnar bar. On's only at half HP. The Herald still not killed off just yet. They want to go in for the Gnar and try to kill him, but he transforms in time. Herald down to 800. It's going to be smited away. Ben with a flash stun, but Mickey goes on a magical journey. Caps tries to escape. Yike barely staying alive here and now, but Ben gets a killing spree. Broken Blade back over the wall. BLG get the 1 kill. Ben still chasing after Broken Blade. Not quite right now. Caps gonna be knocked up into the air. Shockwave on top of the jaw.
He comes back in, and they could be looking at dive. I'm looking at Jarvan. They're gonna go for this dive potentially here. There's no flash on Broken Blade, but he is getting close to Mega. This would be risky.
It could be another punish. Shun is gonna take the turret aggro for now. Drops the flag on top of him. They don't want to overcommit for it. Meanwhile, Twisted advance here in the bottom lane. They want to bring in the Braum to try to save the Ashe. Mickey gonna take the damage here at the start. The Braum dropping the ulti here on the turret, but a TP is coming in to reinforce for BLG. Hans, Yike, Mickey, all going on a magical journey straight to Blast Cone City. Get the hell out of
team. He creates a big advantage against Broken Blade, and then he gets active on the map. But there's a cost.
Do it. You talk about, oh my goodness, hold on now. Broken Blade looking for Elk, wants to stop him, but now On jumps in. Winner's bite, focus fire. Broken Blade is down. Elk.
From Caps, great reaction from him, but they're looking again for Elk, who has no flash.
Glacial Fissure over the wall. A lot of damage here into Mickey. He saves himself for a moment. Hans looking to take down Elk. He's gonna get him, and Mickey lives. Meanwhile, the dive coming out from Ben, but Cap stays alive too. Massive moves coming out from G2 as Shun wants to go in and find that mid laner and finish what Ben started. The dunk goes through. It's good, and BLG finally gets something back here. Now they're going to take the tier 1 turret on the top side as well.
They're going to be able to get this tower, but G2 still staying so active on the map here. And Hans has been...
And move that weight to the rest of the team as Caps is going to be thrown back by the Shockwave. Stun into the turret thanks to the Bard. Yagao is low. Stays alive with the Guardian proc from the Braum. And the arrow from Elk from a long way away finds the first target. Yike flashing out of the Cataclysm's walls.
They want to push out. They want to hit towers. They want to scale. They want to play it that way. Chemtech, you're probably willing to just give it up. Nice ulti there. Unfortunately, it just buys time, and Mickey may just die for it.
Yeah, Mickey going on the magical journey, though, gets away. Initially, they were worried about chasing him, but I think now they realize, nah, let's get this dude. BLG. Shun is on a killing spree, and now they're going to continue pushing. They may have stopped the charge of the tier 1 turret, but the tier 2 falls. The tier 3 may be next. G2, where are you? What is going on here? Hans, Sama, and Yike cannot move forward and stop it. They're just not going to stick around any further. They don't care about
tier 1s for that. You can see the goal difference over time, powered by AWS, though. Heavily in the favor there of BLG. It's kind of up and to the right besides that little dip down now. And they are going to grab that 3rd dragon, but at the very least, it is the weakest soul It does give you some hope that, hey, G2, even if you lose the soul, it's not necessarily a death sentence, and they're trying to get as much gold on these carries as they can, and then maybe you have that big moment, though, trying to move in towards this top side, deny vision. They want to take away these camps, and they're looking for Mickey.
Another good shot from Elk. They may have set him behind, but he's on one of the best utility 80 carries in the game, and he's still making his presence known.
And G2 have to be careful because they didn't use Shockwave or Jarvan ult for that. They did not overcommit. They spent just the Braum and the Ashe ulti there, and there's the Shockwave!
Shockwave on Caps, but he gets away with the shifting sands. Shun falling back.
Angle, we can't fight here.
And that's what I was talking about earlier. It's the difference in those completed items. It's Yike and Broken Blade, the ones that have to go back because they're the ones that didn't have the completions. Now Elk, mistiming there on the binding from Mickey afterwards. It's not like it would have stunned him anyway, but it doesn't connect at all. So that's Bard ulti down. Cap with a nice shuffle back, but now it's going to be a Cataclysm on the 2. Hans forced to flash away as the Twisted Advance tries to stop BLG from going forward. Instead, it's going to be a flash from Ben. Ruthless Predator to stun up the enemy jungler. Focus Fire comes through. One more hit, and Yike is down. G2.
They've lost the soul. Han's going to try to find an angle for Baron Seal. This
The
would be
Void
heroic
Seeker
if they could do
miracle?
it.
No, not quite. I respect the attempt. You gotta go.
Yeah, and you look at the waves. Top is pushing, bot is pushing, mid is open. This is a potential play for this tier 3 bot as well.
Yeah, the tier 2, I don't think there's any way they're gonna try to defend that tier 2. It's so risky. And BLG backing away from the wall as they see the Ornn transformed into Mega, not giving them the opportunity to try to make that play. Broken Blade transformed back into Mininar. Ashe ulti hits Hans Sama, forces out the cleanse. Tier 3 turret here in the bottom lane, almost killed already. Elk and the cannon minions putting in the work. Inhibitor under fire.
And that's the thing, Broken Blade had his Mega Gnar on cooldown, so if you weren't gonna fight there, you couldn't fight for the bot lane inhibitor. He's trying to charge it up now.
Caps trying to clear out these waves. Shockwave whiffs.
That's big. Not gonna be able to catch Caps there. He's been so good on these shifts back to dodge out on some of these skill shots, but this is the problem. They're not finding the angle to fight, and it means you're giving up everything. That's triple inhib. Now the Bard ulti comes. They gotta go.
They gotta go now. Nature's Grasp coming out, seeing if they might be able to lock him down, but no! Hans Sama is already dead. Caps hit by the arrow. Shun's ready to jump in and try to take this guy down. He goes golden. Caps should die here. Yagawa's on a killing spree. BLG are gonna win it right now. Mickey goes on a magical journey back to his own Nexus, back to his own fountain, and that will do it! The last vestige of the LEC is wiped from Worlds 2023, and BLG earn their spot in the quarterfinals!
BLG march forward to